Christmas is supposed to be the season of joy and goodwill. However, with the high expectations around it, it can end up being very stressful and feeling like just another task on your to-do list that needs to get ticked off. So in this video, I'm going to share some ways you can get organised ahead of time so that you can relax and enjoy the big day as well as the holiday season, stress-free, guilt-free. I'm Natalie Mayer, productivity coach at All in Good Time, and if you're new to the channel, it's great to have you here, and I hope you'll hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the weekly content that I put out to help you increase your productivity by getting more done more easily in less time as you juggle work, family and home, and hopefully some time for yourself as well. The Hollywood and magazine cover version of Christmas has our homes beautifully decorated in colour coordinated decorations, has perfectly planned gifts beautifully wrapped, and of course it has the big day where you produce this meal that is both a nod to the traditional as well as having a modern twist, with everything beautifully cooked, nothing undercooked, nothing caramelised as my mum likes to say when it's maybe a little overcooked. But let's be honest, even if we could work on Christmas full-time with a personal assistant, that would still be a pretty tall order to fulfil. The reality, of course, though, is that we have to do all that without the personal assistant while still dealing with everyday real life, with those school plays to attend, with those costumes to create. So is it possible to live up to those Hollywood magazine cover expectations and retain your sanity? Probably not, but that's not the same as saying that you can't have a fantastic Christmas with a home that's warm and invited and decorated nicely, that you can't have some really good quality time with your family and still find those moments in between to chill out and relax by yourself. So let's take a look at some steps you can take right now to take the stress out of Christmas so that you can enjoy it. The first step is to look at ditching those external expectations, because when those images of Christmas are created for the magazines, they're really created to sell the magazines, not actually to sell you the lifestyle. And if you like, it's a bit of a highlights reel when they show the interior designer putting up the decorations and making them all beautifully colour coordinated, etc. That's because that's what she or he enjoys doing. What they don't show is that the interior designer actually, uses an awful lot of Aunt Bessie's to create the meal on the day. And then they show the chef creating 33 beautiful dishes because they enjoy cooking and they've got all the appliances and dishes and utensils to make it easy and enjoyable. What they don't show is the chef's house, which has, an eclectic mix of decorations that they got the kids to put up. So it really is a highlights reel. And it's about picking and choosing the elements of Christmas that are important to making your Christmas feel special and enjoyable. When you go to a restaurant, there are lots of dishes on the menu, but you don't have to have some of every dish for you to leave the restaurant having enjoyed your food and feeling full up and satisfied. And it's the same with Christmas. You don't have to do everything to come out of the holiday season having, made it feel special, made it enjoyable, etc. So it's about thinking, what is it that makes Christmas for you? Is it about having quality time with your immediate family, or is it about having big parties? Is it about having your home beautifully decorated, or is it about going out and about? So ditch the external expectations and work out what from those you would like to see and which of those you're a bit meh about. The next step is to remember that this isn't a solo performance. This isn't about winning the badge of honour of being the person who does it all and being a bit of a martyr to the cause, where it builds up resentment against those around you. So whereas you've got this image of Christmas as being a time for family to connect, because you're feeling put upon, it actually creates little petty resentments that increases the gap between you and those around you. So make sure you share out the chores. So if you've got a big gathering, then work out who's capable of doing what. Maybe the kids can lay the table. Maybe there's a couple of people who can be responsible for getting the drinks topped up. A couple of people who can do the washing up. A couple of people who can do the drying up. See the sharing of tasks not as a cop-out, but as a way to bond, for those who are working on a task to have a little chance to chat to each other. So in my family, my parents pop across on Christmas Eve and together we peel the veggies, we maybe prepare some desserts, we eat mince pies, and there's no pressure, so we get a chance to chat and bond. And then of course it makes Christmas Day itself more relaxed because there's less to do. So again, more time to just chill out and enjoy each other's company. But also make sure you get the kids involved. I'm an advocate generally, not just at Christmas, of getting the kids involved and setting them tasks that are age appropriate and that they're capable of. For a start, it builds their life skills, but it also builds their confidence. It shows them what they're capable of. It builds that feeling of teamwork. And of course, when you get the inevitable compliments at the end of the day at the beautiful gathering you've hosted, you'll be able to share that praise with them. My next suggestion is looking at how you can outsource some of the drudgery of Christmas. Not everything has to be done by you. So if you're not really into cooking, don't feel that you have to cook everything from scratch. Get some items that are pre-prepared. If you're not really into gift wrapping, when you're ordering things, tick the gift wrap option. Don't feel that you have to traipse round the shops choosing all the gifts. Have a good hour online and get everything delivered to your home. My next suggestion for really enjoying Christmas and making it stress-free is to be present. Yes, we focus so much on the gift idea of present that we forget about being present, to enjoying the moment. We're always thinking about all the other things we could be doing. However, if in step one you looked at what out of that magazine cover version of Christmas is really important to you, then hopefully you'll have scaled back a bit so that you're not feeling pulled in all directions. And once you've decided on the things that are important to you, when you're doing that one particular activity, just do that. Don't worry about all the other things. They'll still be waiting for you later. So when you're cooking, focus on the cooking. When you're, with the kids unwrapping gifts, don't be thinking about the clear up operation later. When you've got the guests over, chat to them without worrying about who you've got coming over the next day or whether the house needs cleaning again. Just enjoy each moment as it passes. Here in the UK, Christmas falls in the depths of winter, and whilst that can create a sense of cosy hibernation when you're all tucked up warm inside, after a few days on the trot like that, it can turn quickly into claustrophobic cabin fever. So have in mind some places where you can get out and about, get some fresh air, get some sunlight if it happens to be sunny. The benefits of getting out into nature, whether that's countryside, seaside, woodland, whatever happens to be local and accessible to you, the benefits of being out in nature, both mentally and physically, are well documented. And if just getting outside can turn into a little bit of a walk so that you get some exercise, so much the better. Again, another well documented way of reducing your stress levels. The next idea for the perfect Christmas is to get past the idea of perfect. Perfect takes such huge amounts of time and energy, and the chances of achieving it are pretty slim. And so when you fall short of it, then you feel disappointed. However, taking the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, 20% of the effort will get you 80% of the way there. So it's looking for what 20% of things about Christmas will bring you 80% of the enjoyment. And then build your idea of the perfect Christmas around that lower 80-20 rule, because then you will almost certainly achieve it, and anything that comes in over and above that will be seen as a bonus rather than going for perfect, and anything short of it being seen as a disappointment. So the final step is a follow-on from that idea of perfect, and that's the KISS principle. Keep it stupidly simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Always look at things from this perspective of what's the easiest way to do this. So it might be that you want to see lots of people, and actually, yes, you can kind of work out how to see them all in that 1 week period, and you work out the logistics of, well, if I see them at this time, then I can nip across here. But actually, maybe the easiest way to do it would be to stretch it out into January and see those people who've travelled from across the country to your neck of the woods for Christmas, catch them during the Christmas break and have good quality time with them without feeling the need to dash off before you've finished that connection. Keep it simple by seeing other local people in early January, even late January if needs be. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is it that you enjoy most about Christmas? What's your favourite family ritual? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video useful, please do hit the like button and let me know what your biggest takeaway was. Be sure to subscribe for new content every week to help you juggle work, family and home, as well as finding time for yourself by increasing your productivity, by getting more done more easily in less time. In the meantime, you can join my email subscribers who get exclusive access to my productivity resource library, or you can join the Tuesday trainings over in the Facebook group. Links to both of those are in the description below. And if you know someone who could benefit from watching this, please do share the video with them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.